Christmas time. It's a coming now. Christmas time. It's a coming now. Look at all this glittery stuff and the presents under the tree. Even though these ain't all the presents. In fact, it's not even a lot down there yet. Until you see it's all piled all there. And then, you're right, guys. This is me, Mo128, talking to you, and it is Christmas 2015, and it's part 1 as usual. And as usual, it is Christmas Eve. And to prove that, I have got the TV on here with me. Here we go. As usual, watching the Cube, and it is. See, as usual, I always prove it. Anyway, let's continue to our Christmas review, as always. I should failed on that, but yeah. And today we have Tools Bear. Hello, Tools Bear. Remember the last time I did this in 2013? She was tiny, but now look at her. She's a fat thing. You're fat. She ain't fat. But anyway, today's review, as per usual, is a game I got for Christmas many years ago. In fact, I got it in 2006, the time when the Wii was out. It came out December 8th, the Wii in 2006, December 8th, 2006, over in the UK, and what's it called? Yeah. The game I'm going to review today is Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam. It's kind of hard to explain because I don't think there is actually a proper story in the game, but the idea is that, well, I think there is a story. Basically, Tony Hawk's has created this new downhill challenge, and basically all skaters all over the world want to compete into it and win the main prize. That's pretty much it. The games, the reason why I actually won this game, I didn't actually ask it for Christmas that year. I just, my mum bought it me, and I was surprised when I got it for Christmas. And yeah, it was, basically I thought it would be like Pro Skater 3, because I was really excited for that. I was like, oh my god, it's going to be like Pro Skater. I love Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. In fact, I love the Pro Skater series. I think they're great. And it was like really exciting. So I got really excited for when I was going to play it, and realising that when you could use the Wiimote to tilt and all that, I was so excited to try a game to do that, because I didn't have a game that did that. Well, until I realised Wii Play can do that. And yeah, it was a very cool experience to try. But then when I was what are you doing? Sorry, but look. I'm sorry, I have to show you that. It's the cat, she's watching the Cube. Oh, Tills Bear, why are you watching the Cube? In fact, let's see if we can zoom into her there. Can I? No, that's fine. I had to do that. Anyway, let's go. But yeah, when I started playing it, I was like, okay, it's going to be just like Pro Skater. I realised it's not, it's all downhill, and it's a racer. And I was like, okay. And it was called Downhill Jam. I literally didn't think it was be a racing game. Or in fact, I didn't actually think it would be going downhill. I just thought it was a name, really. And I should have actually thought that. And yeah, it was interesting. And the graphics looked very much cartoony than the realistic sort of graphics, as in they did in the Pro Skater series, but it was alright. It was alright playing it. I wasn't too bummed, but what I did like was that the game's pretty big. I mean, you got, the way the game works is you got to do downhill challenges. Like there could be ones like go get the biggest score, race over opponents, destroy many things, go through barriers and so forth, or versus a particular player. And also you get like 3 different like grade systems. I mean, there's gold, silver and bronze, and each time you either get one of them you get points for it, and it depends on what level you're doing it on. Depends on how many points you get for each medal, and it's very good. I quite like that. It was different, that's why. Because I know in the other ones all you had to do was complete missions, and it was very cool. It was alright, but you know, this is different, so it's alright. But again, before you can even get to more levels, you need to get enough medals, or points for medals, to yeah, you need more medals to, what was the thing? Yeah, you need more medals and points to rank, to get a new ranking, to get to more levels. So it keeps getting higher and higher, and later it gets less levels, so it's hard to get points, and you gotta get better, which I think is quite hard. Anyway, the controls. The controls are simple. It's just going like that with your Wiimote tilting, and jumping's 2, and doing trick is 1, and like moving it left, right, up and down when you're in the air does tricks. It's actually pretty easy to get right, but it doesn't matter really, if you know what I mean. It doesn't really, it's not that hard. It gets a little while to get used to, but it's not too bad. The other thing I do find a bit of a problem is that when you go into turn corners, like if you do that, it literally like goes really fast, and that can get kind of annoying, especially when you're trying to do like the barriers and stuff. You're like trying to hit a barrier, but then you tilt it too far. It's like you've missed it, or you've turned the corner way too far than where the barrier is. And sometimes you can like go too far, you hit the wall, and then you gotta like shake the Wii remote to get back up. Then that becomes quite annoying. But besides that, it's not bad. The controls are alright. Graphically, again, the Wii isn't a powerful system. Well, isn't that powerful of a system? It's just a GameCube graphics. It's set slightly higher, and it's kind of it's kind of cartoony, which I'm not really liking, to be honest. I don't quite like that. I think it kind of ruins the experience for me in a bit, because I prefer it looking more realistic, like it did in the original Pro Skaters. And what was it? Also, you get let's see. Oh yeah, and also another thing I like is that even though they are cartoony, they do like these fake interviews before every level, and I quite like how they've done that. That is very well done, because the way they talk and how they look are quite good even for cartoony style. Kind of reminds me of this kind of reminds me of WWE Slam City. I don't watch it myself, but my nephew does, and he likes it. And it's yeah, it kind of is like it's cartoony, but they try to look realistic as much as they can, sort of thing. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Every time you do it, you learn.
And let me see. Oh yeah, and also, you're very violent in this game. You kick people in the face and all that, which is quite funny. And also, another thing I kind of get annoyed of, they removed the blood, like they did in the other ones of Pro Skater. You could see the blood, even though it was quite shit, but it was pretty good to see. I mean, it was decent. Also, it's kind of ruins the experience a bit there. Yeah, that's about it really. Can't say any more than that, because there's not much game to say. Oh, by the way, you can do the cheats still, like you could on the what's it called?
Look how much you've improved since the
yeah,
previous 2 occasions.
Wait, that was like a kitten. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, you can still use the cheats like you did in the previous games, but you know, there's no real point, because the cheats ain't that worth it, and plus cheating's kind of a crap thing to do. Anyway guys, this was the review of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Tony Hawk's Down Here with Jam. I know it wasn't that good of a review, but I was trying my best, and I got to be quite quiet because my sister's in bed, and it is quite late at night. But obviously, it's Christmas Eve. Have a Merry Christmas guys, and I'll see you on Christmas Day. And I will give you another review of what I got for Christmas, and also my season's greetings. Anyway guys, I'll speak to you later. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye. If we could get it. I said bye bye right about now.